Saturday night.
Time for your weekly dose of pop culture
with Kathy and Kenny. Welcome to the show.
All right. Welcome. It's Kathy and Kenny Culture. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong microphone. I'm looking at the microphone and not the camera. But in any case, welcome. We are trying this again. And I think we got it right. We're actually at the same location, even though we're on two different screens. But it is Kathy and Kenny Explain Pop Culture. Kenny, you're uncharacteristically quiet.
Well, I'm just making sure that everything's working okay here. And I'm just checking out and I'm letting you talk. But we are here at the Lair Gallery in Oakland, New Jersey, 916 White Horse Pike, Oakland, New Jersey, Lair Gallery.
We're actually here together.
We're actually here together. Yes, we're actually here together. We just got split screen. We got split screen for a reason, though.
Right.
Because we're going to share a screen because this month is National Poetry Month, and I have a couple of poets in the room with us. A couple of friends of mine I asked to come to do some poetry for National Poetry Month. And we went to, there's my arms again. We went to a event last night I was hosting, which featured a plethora of different poets. Kathy came, there, very good, very versatile poets. And I said, well, let's keep it going. Let me see if I can get a few other poets to come to this event. And Kathy and Kenny Explain Pop Culture.
And because April is National Poetry Month, and I think as a bit of a we always do an April poetry show, and that is because Kenny does a lot of spoken word in the South Jersey area. Usually we broadcast from the North and South, me from North Carolina, Kenny from South Jersey, but tonight we're both in South Jersey, so okay. Yeah. Brother, but in any case, today is very special because we also have the opportunity of having some poets with us. So we are going to kind of turn to them so we can talk to them, find out a little bit about their backgrounds, as well as hopefully getting to hear their poetry.
Yes. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn around. We're going to we have two very good poets that are with us today. Just turn around and stand over the mic. And right now we have Miss Juanita Smalls, Kay Banks in the house with us right now. Juanita's going to look up for her phone any minute now. She's on camera. I'm known for putting my friends on the spot. But anyway, so we're talking to these two about poetry, and Juanita, do me a favor, let them know how you got into poetry.
Well, it started back when I was in high school. Not really being the most popular person in school, got into trouble back and forth. So I learned early on that I had a very nasty tongue. So poetry became my way of curbing that and using it in a more positive manner. And I've been writing ever since. Still writing to this day.
Okay, so the Juanita I know does not have a nasty tongue and does not I can't imagine her getting a whole bunch of trouble, but I guess if that's when she was younger, if that's what she did.
I don't let my nasty side come out. I can't.
You can't?
No. Because if I do, the Lord's not gonna like it.
See, and that's probably something you can't even begin to paint.
No.
Just all the complexities of what I like to call love magic, because there is so much, let me just say, stuff that can push our buttons, and that sometimes some of that rage you do have to channel through poetry, through music, through art, through other forms.
Yes.
Because, and again, I might be speaking just for me, but I don't doubt that there are others who can feel I'm going to say stresses of society. And so, yeah, it can be raged.
Okay. Hey,
Like I got to
I'm okay with that range. Turn mic towards Kathy. Wow, really, Kirsten? Really? All right. We also have Kay Banks in the house. Kay, tell us how you got into your journal of poetry.
Well, I always been writing since very, very young. I started doing spoken word out loud due to a session of therapy that was called art therapy.
That's.
You-
you
Why
want
do
me
you
to-
get speechless all of a sudden?
Yeah, right? Yeah. You that's all that you said a lot more on the practice run.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, it's irrelevant now. So I was happy for the start over.
Okay. All right.
So we got to do over.
Let's not my gags. All right, so anyway.
Did you, I know we mentioned it before, and because we had the technical difficulties, but did you mention the name of the venue from last night?
Last night we were at Picture Perfect Affairs in Mount Holly, New Jersey. Kirsten's listening now. She was the person who put the event together, and I was the host. She puts up with me. Yeah.
We all do.
Yeah.
It's hard, and bless you. There's
So,
really special places in heaven for all of us.
let's go. And this we do two different events together. And this Friday coming up, next Friday rather, we will be in Brick and Culture in Woodbury, New Jersey, hosting the open mic there. So we do two together a month. So that's when we were Pittsburgh Affairs now, but that event was very nice, very, Paradise Christie, Lost Child, James Elby, Poetess, Alicia Dawn.
Oh, who's that? Rashawn? The guy with the music. He was amazing.
Erased
Okay.
a Monty song. Let me see. I think I got everybody. James.
You forgot Skittles, even though she made me
Skittles.
uncomfortable in front of my parents. But hey,
Yeah, Skittles.
it's hard.
Erased, yeah. And Skittles, and we also in the house we had Soup Can Magazine. So we had Chris Rockwell who touched the mic at the end of the night. So that was very, he was very good too. The amount of talent that was in the room last night was just phenomenal. And I was talented. I was happy I was able to introduce all that talent. So it was a good time. It was a really good time. But I have talent right here in front of me.
Yes.
So let's go first.
That's what I needed.
Sure.
Miss Juanita. Do me a favor. Juanita, scoot over just a little bit. Kate, scoot, give her the screen so we can give Juanita her due. And we can see Juanita's going to just spoke more piece. Juanita, I'm giving you the mic.
Thank you. This one here is called Emotional Loss. Lost in my feelings, not sure what to do. I take the moment to reflect, bringing possible moments into view. A sobering truth needs no explanation.
Hey, I got you back on, Kenny.
All right. Thank you very much. Let me know if you can hear me out there, Scooby Life, if you're there. Kirsten just says she lost sound, so I'm just trying to make sure we have the problem again. So anyway, okay, so you can hear me now. So we have Kate Banks in the house, and Kate Banks is going to share a piece. Goes right down.
I might have to get that mic close to you. So.
Yeah. Kate Banks is going to share a piece for us right now.
Yes. Trying to find it. Okay, so since it's National Poetry Month and
Our sound goes. And thank you very much for sharing your pieces with us. Um, you guys are great for coming out. We're going to have you do some more spoken word. If you have any spoken word that you would like to do, if anybody calls in with a spoken word piece, please make sure that we're gonna have to have you guys do spoken word again because they couldn't hear you. But we're gonna keep it a double screen. And but what was I gonna say? I was in the middle of saying something. But yeah, so in the event though, it's National Poetry Month. The phone number to call in is 856-229-4871. If you want to call in and read a piece, if you have a spoken word piece that you want to read, please call in. So I have my phone on and we can get you in 856-229 856 229 4871 is the calling number on a Saturday night here at Kathy and Kenny Explain Pop Culture. So, you know what's going to happen next is I'm going to have it's Poetry Month. So I'm going to have a reading piece. Juanina, I need you to move a little closer to the mic, too.
All right.
Yeah, I need you both come like closer to the mic. Yeah, you sit at the table with us, yeah. You sit at the table with us. So that's what needs to happen.
Thank you. Rest to the table.
Yeah. So
Well, this one is fairly short. It's called Poetic Peace. When the weight of my world burdens my shoulders and the ground is all I see, I close my eyes, my head up high, take a deep breath and tap into my peace. I reach for my notepad and pen or my phone for dictation. I sit back and watch life like a movie as I find my inspiration. Thank you. Thanks.
okay. K Banks, ladies and gentlemen. K Banks, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next.
I keep my notes.
That was Juanita Smalls.
Yes.
I like to call her the cornbread lady. Because
I know, I need to
Juanita
come
makes
back on the cornbread.
some- Yeah, you should, yeah. She's the cornbread lady because she makes cornbread for us. And, she makes cornbread for us and the open mic that we do at Miss Silly's Blues. And her poetry, I always say when I introduce her, her poetry is dope, but her cornbread is like crack. Because, they be outside and waiting for it. No lie.
Again, that's why poets, I suggest you write your own intro. So, and, baby words.
I've learned to accept Kenny. It's okay.
I'm sorry, Kitty. You're just too easy a target. Anybody, believes that Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
It is. Die Hard is a
It's
Christmas
not a
movie.
Christmas movie. It is
Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
not.
Yes.
Anyway,
K Banks did not keep that look.
we digress.
Do a
Exactly.
poem. Do a poem, K Banks.
All right.
You gotta turn the
so
camera towards her. There she is.
There you go.
We're gonna call this one Entertainment Weekly. I'm not sure if I want to stick with that, but for now. But TGI, who remember that? TGIF Fridays.
Right.
With the little line of all the little sitcoms
Yes.
that came
Oh,
on
I
TV.
remember
Yes.
that. Yeah.
That's what we're gonna call it,
Back in
TGIF.
the day.
You are who you think you are, but not everybody can be who they want to be. That sounds insane, but in hindsight, you lost your eyesight and vision because the television told you who you should be. A possibility of what could have been had they not redlined your vision, cornered your living down in color. I guess it's just mad TV. In the heat of the night, thoughts rummaging, looking for sunny days, but no one never told me how to get to Sesame Street. I wondered over the years, living in a full house, all these children and no marriage. Seemed as though I suffered alone through my growing pains. I asked myself, do family really matter when I'm living single, still looking for good times? 8 is enough, but 3's company. Give me a break, time for a different world. Friends advise me to take it step by step who you think you are, but not everybody can be who they want to be.
All right. I love it.
Okay, because
That works perfect for us because
Yeah.
that hits on all of our pop culture.
that does hit on a lot of pop culture things. Now, because I am a poet also, I'm going to do two eventually. I have one in my bag and I just have to get it out. But I'm going to read this one. This is called Smitten. I'm not in love and I'm too old to have a crush. I think I will call this Smitten. This is not about sex, getting that booty or lust, but I think we will say I'm smitten. I live my make her smile and laugh. Yes, let's call that smitten. And when I succeed, I just want it to last. It's all about being smitten. I can never tell her what's going on with me. I'm too shy to say I'm smitten. Maybe one day she will feel the same and see that she too is smitten. The other day I looked the word up just to make sure. I needed to verify being smitten. The definition I got put my heart on the floor. And now it's now confirmed that I'm smitten. I'm all the information inside stays on the low because it's my business that I'm smitten. One day I'll be brave. One day I'll let her know so we can both be smitten. Wow, is that what we're doing?
Well, no, I know you did that last night. So
Yeah, that's right. Now, Juanita, do me a favor. Let me know who was your influence for poetry. Give me an influence. She said that Giovanni and
Maya
Maya
Angelou,
Angelou.
Langston Hughes.
Wow, that's one of mine.
Um, Gwendolyn Brooks.
Wow.
Whoa.
I have one of her books at home that I actually bought from a secondhand store, and her poetry in there is just crazy, crazy good.
Is there any particular line or anything that stays with you?
No, because I haven't been back to read the book in quite a while. I'm learning how to even memorize my own poetry, let alone somebody else's.
Right.
You know what? I noticed that last night a lot of the poets are using their phones and using the
Right.
technology. How do you find that as far as, is it better having a phone so that when you have a thought, do you record it? Do you type it in? Do you how do you capture some of your
See, for me, the way I develop a poem is I will get something, so I will write it down in my phone. So I'll have maybe 5 or 6 notes with 5 or 6 different paragraphs. Some of them will get deleted, but eventually all 5 of those notes become one poem. Or I will start a poem, start another one, and hey, this needs to be over here,
Right.
or this goes better with that.
Mhm.
So it's just that's where the phone helps, but I also feel like my phone is a crutch. Because I want to engage with the audience.
Mhm.
I don't feel like when I read from a phone or when I read from my book, I'm not conveying the poem the way that it's intended to be conveyed.
Exactly.
It's more like I'm just reading line for line.
Yep.
So, and again, because I'm noticing this, especially with the spoken word artist, that part of it is not just the words,
Right.
because we could, read the words online or read them in a book, but it is that performance element.
Right.
So, how much of your time do you spend kind of working on that part of it, or
I
honing those
myself,
skills?
since I have a feature set coming up this Thursday at Miss Sealy's, I've been working since the last open mic we had, and I've been making sure it's been drilled into my head, so I can just recite it. Because, like you said, you don't convey that same message that you want to get out to the audience as you do when you're reading from a phone. So I have so far been able to get at least 3 of the poems down without a problem. I have some favorites that I do on a regular basis. And for me, sometimes it depends on how meaningful it is as to where it commits to memory. But as far as when I get an idea or something, I will grab whatever is within reach, whether it's a pen, paper, crayon, don't matter. I'll start writing down, or I'll type it, throw it in my phone real quick, or I hit my record button and just blurt out whatever comes out, and I'll go back and fix it later.
Yeah. Sometimes I use music because I love music, and I think I
Yes.
feel music on a different level than the average person that's listening to music. So it's just sometimes or just the next poem that I'm going to do. I was laying in bed. I needed to go to sleep because I had to be to work. And it was 12 in the morning, and I couldn't sleep. I said, let me go on YouTube real quick, and then maybe if I listen to something, I can fall asleep. This beat came across, and I just started writing, and this is the fastest poem that I ever wrote, and I wrote it in under 10 minutes.
Wow.
Just from that music opened up something in
Yes.
me.
And they say that about musicians, that a lot of times their biggest songs are, the songs that, we all know by heart. A lot of times are the fastest ones that they've written. It's almost like they get that divine inspiration.
Yes.
The muses with them, and it just lets you go. So that happens for poetry as well.
Yes, it does.
Well, I mean,
That's
like when
awesome.
I hear different people sing, it's just like I wouldn't even say like that's my favorite song. Like I will catch myself saying that's my favorite poem because I don't hear the song. When I hear music, I hear the instruments, individual instruments, but the words come off to me as a poem.
Right.
So for you, poetry has like a musical quality or a musical
Yeah, music.
rhythm to it.
Music is always a big part, especially with me, because I like to like pretty much almost meditate when it comes to writing,
Mm-hmm.
and I listen to classical music more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
And with every, no matter who the artist is or whatever song hits me, it's like I try and put words to it, so to speak. And I said, wait, that might make a good line. And I start writing down, and the next thing I know, I got a piece coming out. That's
Now, you
the fun
mentioned
part of it.
that you're going to be a feature at Miss Seeley's.
Yes.
And this is someone who's not in the poetry circles.
Mhm.
I know Kenny Gray knows what it is, but I don't. So I got to ask.
Okay.
What's a feature? How's it different than just doing an open mic or
Right.
like?
Well, a feature set is where the artist has at least 15 minutes up on stage, where whatever it is they do, whether it's comedy, whether it's singing, poetry, spoken word, whatever they do, they have that whole time, as opposed to a normal time is 5 minutes on stage.
Oh, okay.
And that's so everyone gets a chance to go up and perform and everything.
Right.
This will be my second feature set I've done at Miss Seeley's. I did one a couple years ago
Oh, wow.
on Tuesday night, and
Tuesday night.
that one I was able to. We had a trailer. We just do all our work for that 15 minutes, or we get 10 minutes and you do a 5-minute Q&A with the audience, so they can get to know more about you and things of that nature. And it was actually pretty cool. I liked it.
That's nice.
Mhm.
Who hosted that?
Van Jam Entertainment hosted that.
That the one you did? I
Yes.
didn't know that one.
No, not that one.
Oh,
No, that was Van Jam at the time. It was
Were
on
you
Tuesday
trying to
nights.
work in a humble brag?
I did.
He like, who did that one? I ain't did that.
Now,
Well, he's hosting this one coming up. So, and as a matter of fact, Kenny,
Write your
just
own
for
intro.
you, just for you, I'm bringing some baked chicken. Okay. I'm also bringing some potato salad, a tossed salad. My sister's going to do some deviled eggs for me.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, she makes pretty good deviled eggs.
Oh, I guess I messed up when I brought in that fried chicken.
No, you didn't.
Look,
Actually, no, you didn't mess up
There was
because
some
that's where the
leftover- there was
idea
some-
came from.
Yeah, there was some leftover
Because
fried
I-
chicken that you brought in
Mhm.
that I took home and I had the next day for lunch.
There you go.
Good job.
And I know, like Miss Faith always providing like
Exactly,
stuff,
and
then,
that's the reason. She's the reason why I'm bringing this food.
So I said, let me
It's
contribute
because
to
of her. It made sense.
How you make your baked chicken?
I marinate. Listen. No matter what meat I cook, I always marinate it for a full 24 hours before I do
And what
anything
you
to it.
marinate with?
Different seasons. It depends.
Is
It
it
could-
mushrooms in this chicken?
No,
Okay, good. I don't like mushrooms.
I don't put my no.
She said baked chicken, not smothered.
Marsalis, not marsalis. It's baked, but still.
Yeah.
All right.
But either way, and I'm also bringing at least 2 cans of cornbread because,
Okay.
and this is all complimentary. Anybody can have some.
What kind of cornbread you gonna bring in your 2 cans? Sweet
I'm
potato-
not sure
sweet
yet.
potato cornbread?
No, it's not. I did sweet potato not that long ago.
Oh, you
I-
don't want to do it again?
No, I keep the variety
Oh,
different each
In
time.
layman's terms,
Sounds
he
like
wants
it's
you to
like-
make him a pan.
Exactly, I
know.
That's what he getting at.
I know exactly what he's getting at.
You shower seat.
Yeah.
And deviled eggs and potato salad?
Yes, potato salad and even regular tossed salad.
Mm. Mm-mm.
I know I'm gonna have to at least make 20 pounds of potato salad because I got quite a few people coming. And
Really?
yeah,
Oh, Miss
Okay.
Juanita bringing out
Yes.
the entourage.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pack the house.
Okay. All right. All
I'm
right.
trying to pack the house.
All right. Well, we have to figure out how to make sure I get fed. If you bring in all these people.
No, it's first come, first serve. I'm gonna
So
be
now-
there.
now you
gotta be on
listen,
time.
Now I gotta be on
Yeah,
time.
you do, because I'm gonna be there at 7 to bring everything in. I'm not gonna be late. okay? Because I got to work the door anyway. So I'm gonna let you know
If
it's
you
back
gonna bring
there.
all that and bring the feature, we might have to bring somebody else to the door.
I'll work the door for
Okay,
you.
there you
I
go.
don't know. We have to run by faith.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right. So we have with us for National Poetry Month. We have two poets. We have two poets with us for National Poetry Month. We have Juanita Smalls and Kay Banks, two very gifted poets who are friends of mine who I see around the poetry scene in the South Jersey area. And we do a lot of poetry together and things. And Juanita cooks really good food and cornbread and things. And cake you made that time.
Oh, the cheesecake I made.
Yeah, the cheesecake. It had like rum in it, didn't it?
No,
No, didn't it have rum in it?
it was a bourbon chip pineapple cherry
Yeah.
cheesecake.
Bourbon pineapple
Where
cherry
was I
cheesecake.
at?
Yeah.
You didn't come that.
Mm.
You know what?
Yo.
It's poetry week.
That
Poetry
cheesecake,
month, not,
that cheesecake, with the bourbon dip cherries, it was all that. It was all the right stuff.
I love
It was all the right stuff. That
All right.
cheesecake.
Speaking of the right stuff, we wanna make room and make space. If you guys had another piece you wanted to share, or as you're getting ready for your feature, or
Yeah, I got one more I can share.
You share one, and then I'm going to share one also. Okay.
Okay.
This one
Excellent.
here is called Mind, Body, and Soul. Intellectually intertwined, we complete each other's thoughts. Spiritually embraced, we accept each other's faults. Seemingly joined at the hip, lovingly we draw into each other's kiss. Interlocked fingers, joined together palms, solidifying bonds the way things should be. But it's with the rhythmic syncopation of our hearts soulfully beating do we vibe and thrive as naysayers take back row seating, leaving us to us as we are to one another. Thank you for your input, but we've got this covered. With continued love, faith, and strength, there's no reason for because what God has joined together can no man put asunder.
Okay, thanks.
Yes. Oh, you want me to go now? So this poem right here, this is a very special poem. This is that poem that I wrote under 10 minutes listening to the music. This one is called Truth Be Told. I've always been the person to love, and the same person to neglect me for that love. Often I sit wondering why love ain't loved me. Nah, and it was me neglecting me, trying to replace you and I with we. Cliche or contrary to your beliefs, baby, it's not you, it's me. See, you love a person I could not see. Always told me my greatness and how genuine my heart is, but the problem is I tried my damnedest to believe you. The energy just wasn't matching the words. It was like hearing beautiful lies while looking into your beautiful eyes. Baby, I promise it's not you, it's me. See, I've been called ugly names all my life, starting as early as when I was learning life. And I went through life trying to break life. I mean, hearts and souls. Baby, I was cold to these hoes. I didn't give a fuck if they froze. See, I'm great at giving love because I love, but didn't realize I didn't know how to receive it because I wasn't loved. They didn't understand my purpose of being, so they abused me, called it love. I wandered off in search of real love, twisted my Mary J. only to find the love of the haze. See, it wasn't until I met you I started hearing these lies. You constantly telling me I'm beautiful and smart, I'm this and that. I just couldn't understand it. Baby, I promise it wasn't you, it was me. I always felt the love from your touch and the way you hugged me. My heart believed, but my mind was made up or fed up like an old dog trying to learn new tricks. But consistency beats talent, and my mind gave in and ordered the walls to come down, opening up the vaults of vulnerability, exposing myself instantly to your love. only to start loving myself. Seeing myself for the first time ever, ear to believe you were telling the truth. See, baby, I told you it was me, not you. I just love love, and baby, you're the epitome of love. Through my darkness, you seen light and breathe life into me. You showed me how to love myself unconditionally, never left my side, loving me on my good, bad, or indifferent days. Needless to say, you had your own sugar days. I am forever grateful to have you in my life. You're my best friend, my lover, or my future wife.
Nice.
It sounds better with the music.
All right. So we have we're gonna keep going around, and I have another piece I want to class. And I want to give a shout out to a very dear friend of mine who's a very gifted poet, Lost Child. Lost Child's a very gifted poet, and he had an incident that happened to him. I wrote this last month, and this kind of equates to what happened with my friend, yesterday. And I'm just going to read this piece. And I've been thinking about this brother all day. And it's inspired me to write another piece. I've been writing in my head all day, and I'm going to get that out. But this piece is called Angry Black Man. This poem is for all the Karens in the world that have interfered with public barbecues and water selling little black girls. This poem is for anyone who said it's better than it used to be than watch George Floyd die crying under one knee. This poem is for all those that think systematic racism is not real and have no clue on how discrimination feels. This poem is for everyone that said that I'm the problem and the race baiter. Listen to my verse first. Thank me or hate me later. See, I wrote this poem to represent to you by choice for all my melanated brothers who feel they have no voice. I'm going to introduce myself if I can, for I am the angry black man. I'm the man you see on the street that you decide you did not want to meet. I'm the man that you would never give a chance if I'm not grinning stupid and doing a Bojangle dance. White women double clutch your bag. White men double clutch your girl because you think I want everything that's yours in this world as you claim mine, which to you appears to be fine. You see, my father and his father and his father were the angry black man. But your father and his father and his father never passed down what we did to build this land. You say, angry black man, why are you so mad? Didn't we give you everything that you have? And I say, how dare you say such things to me? I worked hard for all that I had because my little bit of freedom wasn't free. Should I not have been angry when I watched you put Eric Gardner in that chokehold, taking his life over cigarettes at 43 years old? Should I not have been angry when you let them storm the Capitol on January 6th, but when my brothers and sisters went to protest BLM, you were armored up waiting for them to resist? Should I not have been angry when you killed Breonna Taylor sleeping peacefully at rest? Couldn't find out you raided the wrong damn address. See, I'm the angry black man that is so easily dismissed. See, I'm not allowed to get upset by my situation or pissed. I'm the angry black man that you call for help because I cause you distress. I'm not supposed to call out racism, discrimination, bias, prejudice, or any of that. I'm not supposed to be triggered when you single me out in the store, but I'm supposed to take it when you laugh it off as preposterous, which hurts even more. I'm not supposed to be triggered by stereotypes like you people. I'm to accept that you think I am not much different and follow the narrative like sheeple. I'm the angry black man, perceived angry because I choose to take a stand. I'm the angry black man. My only weapon is my voice and my black hand. I'm the angry black man. If you attempt to understand my struggle, I'm sure you can. I have anger in me that you refuse to see. But how can I be angry if you can't see me?
Every time you say that last line,
That
it's like,
gets
how you
intense.
can't even see, but you can see that.
That's whew. And I know, having seen Lost Child, and he talked a little bit about what his day had been, and I think we wanted to hear more from him. He didn't have it in him. He actually left and was quite upset because I can imagine he had a day. But it was unfortunate because I think he had more stuff to share with us that I really wanted to hear last night. But this has been, I think, a really good and nice kind of eye opener to our April celebration. I know last year, I think, did Lost Child?
Yeah, he called in last year. Yes,
Last year, Lost Child.
last year he called in. Yeah, he called
a
in
few
on the
things
show.
with us as well.
And I'm still people probably could have called in, and I didn't reach out to them because I was running around. I worked, and then I had to do some errands and things, and do what I usually do. And I've been up since 6 this morning.
All right. Well, we have done this thing. So, and we thank you guys for hanging out with us. We want to thank our special guests for sharing.
Let's hear it for Kay Banks. Kay Banks.
Sharing their voices with us. We appreciate it.
And Juanita Smalls. This one's the-
Okay. I think that's one. Is that
And Juanita Smalls, ladies and gentlemen. Juanita Smalls, the cornbread lady.
it? Please write a good intro for your
The
people.
cornbread lady don't need.
It's his devices.
No, I'm gonna do something on Thursday.
I know, but not as the cornbread lady.
I would do that anyway.
Lord have mercy.
And she usually gives that look like I'm cut your throat. She gives that I'm cut your throat.
Like Harlem Nights, she gonna shoot you in your
Yeah,
head.
she gonna beat me up in the back alley like all the time.
Oh boy.
She gonna beat me up with a trash can.
I'm just being a background. I'm just
I'm gonna wrap it down.
I'm just walk away. I'll get it and just walk away. It'll be easier.
This
Okay.
is. Go ahead.
Oh no, this is Kathy and Kenny Explain Pop Culture.
Yep.
We come to you every night at 8:30, and we come to you on Tuesday night. I'm not sure what the time is, but
On Indy 101.5, you can hear us on Tuesday nights. We're going to have to do a lot of editing for this
we're
one
gonna
to
do a
get
lot of
us
editing for
down
this one.
to our
A
hour.
lot of editing,
But we
definitely,
appreciate it.
yes.
You can support the show by buying us a coffee. The link is in the description.
I don't drink coffee.
Okay.
Okay.
I could do buy us a beer, but then nobody under 18 could buy. It's a thing.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, have some tea.
Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate, if you will. But we are here every Saturday night, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. It's Kathy and Kenny Explain Pop Culture. We're coming to you live every day in April, so look for us and look for our new YouTube channel, Kathy and Kenny Explain Pop Culture. Like, share, subscribe, do all the YouTube-ish things.
Yes, please do, and check us out. And for the month of April, Monday through Friday, 6 in the morning, we do 666. So check us out Monday morning. We're going to do 666 in the morning, 6 at 6 morning. From Monday through Friday, it's helping me get up early enough in the morning so I'm not late for work.
Pray for my brother. We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week. I don't know what the topic's going to be.
I just don't know.
We'll let you know tomorrow what the topic's going to be as you eat your Easter dinner. But in the meantime, in between time, have some fun time. God bless your soul and keep living peace.
Thank you for geeking out with Kathy and Kenny on Kathy and Kenny Explain Pop Culture.